Hi everybody, and welcome back to Dancing with the Stars with Andie. I'm so excited to be back and have the all-star cast this season. I've been looking forward to it, and it was kind of surreal today to actually know that I was going to watch Dancing with the Stars tonight. So I have my notes like always, and before we get started I want to just send a huge shout out to Tom Bergeron. I know he watches, yeah right, but he really is the best host, you can't deny it, so I'm really glad he won the Emmy. Okay, let's jump right in. I'm going to talk about everybody tonight, and we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to try to be fast because my cameraman's antsy, and, you know, can't have that. Okay, so first, Joey. Love Joey. I think he's great. He's got so much energy, and he's a lot of fun to watch. He's still got the moves. I really love him. And I think being the first one was kind of hard. You know, being the first one out, he maybe was judged a little harder, but he still did really well. So I expect to see Joey go far. Shawn, I really like her. She's absolutely wonderful. She's a great dancer. I definitely agree that she didn't necessarily do a real classic foxtrot. I noticed that, and I think that's all Derek, and I kind of got the impression, and please somebody correct me or tell me that you saw the same thing, but I think Derek creeps her out. I think that she really liked Mark, and I think she's not really happy being with Derek because he's all handsy and she's so young and kind of puts off the innocent vibe and everything, and I think he really just, he would creep me out too, so whatever. Sabrina. Okay, saw her live in Vegas, and I will tell you that she is absolutely one of the best dancers on the show. She is one of my favorites. She's completely, like, flawless in her moves. I love her. They said that she overdanced. I didn't necessarily notice that. I just thought she really was all out and did a phenomenal job. She's, I think, in my, I don't really want to number it, but I probably have 4 that are my absolute favorites, maybe 5. She's one of those. I think she'll be definitely all the way to the end. Elio, I mean, come on. When I watch him, my face hurts because I smile so much. He is just amazing to watch. He was so good tonight. I look forward to seeing him. He is one of my favorites, but I'm not sure if I want to put him in the top tier just yet. Going into it, I thought he would be the one that I would put all the way through to the end to win. Not quite so sure tonight. Pamela, she delivered my favorite moment of tonight, and I know that people saw it. I saw a friend of mine told me that Sherry Shepherd was tweeting about it, and I checked it out, and she was definitely not as happy about the moment as I was, but they panned the celebrities backstage, and she was stuck beside Bristol Palin and gave her one of these things. I loved it. My favorite moment of the night. Absolute wonderful. However, her dancing was really bad. I think Pamela's going to go home tomorrow night. I do think she wants to jump Tristan. Can't blame her. I think she really wants to get in his dance pants. Okay, Melissa. I never liked her when she was on. I thought she was a good dancer, but let's face it, she's not a star. She's somebody who was on The Bachelorette, and now she's more famous because she's doing the TV hosting gig, but at the time she was not. And having, you know, the reality stars on there, I don't know about that. Anyway, she was good, but I do agree, not enough dancing, too much at the beginning with her whole doing the splits and sliding over that pole. I don't know what she was trying to do. I didn't like it. Apollo has the best butt on the show. Next week or tomorrow night or whatever, check out his butt. It's the best butt on the show. He's definitely still got it. He's got more of it now. He was great before. I think he's going to be even better this time. He is in the 5 as well. And from the beginning, I loved Apollo's chances. But I'm on to Gilles. He blew me away tonight. He was so wonderful, just as I remembered him being. He and Peta make a beautiful couple. They look so good together. They're just wonderful. He is just as smooth as silk. And I really did have to kind of wipe the corner of my mouth because I did drool a little bit while he was dancing. He is wonderful. Love him. He is in the 5. I'll rank them later. Bristol. Again, I don't want to have to bring up the gorilla suit, but it's got to be said, people. She wore a gorilla suit when she danced. Marie Osmond didn't come back after that whole baby doll incident. Why is Bristol back? Okay? She should never have been on this show. And they said she was like sexy and all this stuff. Duck face is not sexy, people. Duck face is not sexy. We need to get rid of Bristol. But Pamela's going to go first. I think Bristol needs to go soon after. Anyway, Drew is so stinking cute. He kind of looked like a little boy running around in his dad's suit. There was just something about him. He looked really nervous. His shoulders, they were right. They were kind of funny. But he is paired really well with Anna. I think they're a great couple, and I look forward to seeing him in maybe some of the more fun dances. Seeing him in the foxtrot it really was like watching a little boy who put on his dad's jacket and was dancing around. Kelly Monaco, I did not watch the first season. I jumped in second season. Kelly and Val are hot. Like, those two together are just amazing. Their chemistry is wonderful. They're nice to look at. Both of them are just beautiful people. And I really think that he wants to, like, I don't know, I thought he was biting her ponytail or something. I don't know what's going on with those two. If there's not something, there should be. But I thought she was excellent, and I love her. She is definitely in my top 5, too. That was an unexpected one. I didn't think she would be in it, but there she is. Kirsty, I really love Kirsty and Max. They are so much fun to watch. She really is an elegant dancer, and I like watching her dance, but I like her antics more. I don't think she'll get to the halfway point, but I mean, she's just fun to watch. She's good TV. Okay, Emmett. Emmett has still got it. I didn't know how that was going to play out, but Emmett and Cheryl together are just magic. He did deliver the best performance tonight, and I'm sorry, but his hips are still, I mean, there's no like squeaky rush. You don't need any WD-40 because those hips are just still moving. And at the end, I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but Derek walked into the camera frame, so I maintain my stance that Derek is a douche, and I just don't like him at all. So my top 5, in order, I'll go backwards. 5, I think, might be Apollo. 4, 4. Let's give Kelly 4th place. 3rd, Sabrina. I love Sabrina, and I think she should win, but you got Emmett and Gilles, and I'm going to have to go with my number 1 being my man Gilles. I think he's going to pull it off this time. And my cameraman's shaking his head, but I'm telling you what, I've got a good feeling about Gilles Marini this year. So, welcome back to the blog. We'll see tomorrow night who goes home, and I will be back next week without a cameraman, but we'll still have a good show. And sooner or later, everybody's been asking about Sarah, when Sarah's going to come back. Well, people, she's in the 7th grade, okay? She's got school. This is a school night, and I'm usually recording kind of late, but I promise I will get Sarah back on the show. And then, you know, we've already talked about when she's going to come back, and she's excited, and I'm excited, so we may have a couple other guests this time around too. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!